we go. All right, so what I want to do is localize some of the information that Dr. Jackson talked about, and I'm really glad he showed those slides about the obesity in America, because I think those are really dramatic and compelling. And what I wanted to do is show you what's going on in Santa Barbara. And actually the rates in Santa Barbara are very similar to those in California. 28% of our children are overweight or obese. And, you know, with all the data, it depends on what studies you look at and how they, you know, what the population is. But this is actually a really good one, because this is from the Fitness Ground that Dr. Jackson talked about, and it's 2004 data. And it tests all the children in public schools in the 5th, 7th, and 9th grades. So that one's a pretty good rate, and but it's not a great number. 28% of our kids are overweight. By the time they're teens, it's 36%. And adults, it's 54%. So even though we live in this fabulous place and we have this wonderful environment and all the great opportunities for physical activity, we still have very high rates of obesity. Let's see if I can make this. Oops. Oh, good. All right. So now just to talk a little bit about the diseases, and again, I'm not going to reiterate everything that Dr. Jackson said, but just sort of bring it home as to compare our county with California. And you can see that diabetes, we actually have a higher rate of diabetes than the state average in Santa Barbara. These are county-wide rates. And this is people who are diagnosed with diabetes as well as pre-diabetes. So they have risks for diabetes, and if they don't do something about that, they will develop type 2 diabetes. And then I thought it might be interesting to show you how many people that actually is, because 9.2% maybe doesn't sound that bad, but it's almost 39,000 people. Heart disease, we're doing a little bit better than the state, 5.8% versus 6.2% in California, but still it's over 24,000 people. High blood pressure, we're also a little bit lower at 22% versus 25% for the state. But again, it's almost 93,000 people. And high cholesterol, 19% versus 22% in the state. But again, it's 80,000 people. So it's a lot of people that are affected by these diseases. And this is affecting their quality of life and, of course, medical care and all of the medications that are required. And a lot of these people have multiple problems. So it makes it even worse.